Hello, everybody. Welcome to Skill 6 for the listening part of the TOEFL preparation course. And in this video, we're going to be looking at listen for who and what with multiple nouns. Now, multiple nouns are basically, as maybe you know, basically people, things, ideas, places, etc. Right? Like any type of thing that exists in life is a noun. And the main thing with skill 6 is that sometimes we may confuse two people, right? Or two things, and we don't know who did what, right? So we have to basically practice how to distinguish between two people. Like, let's look at this example. The woman here will say, or the man, sorry, do you know who is in the band now? And the woman says, I heard that Mara replaced Robert in the band. So what does the woman say about the band? That Mara took Robert's place, right? In this case, Robert became a new member of the band. No, Robert took Mara's place in the band. And you see how this can be confusing because you say, wait, who did what and what happened and who is in the band and who is not, right? But since Mara replaced Robert, that means Robert is not in the band and Mara is, right? Mara took Robert's place. Is synonymous with replaced. So we have to keep this in mind. Replaced and took Robert's place are the same idea, right? But with different words. Or also, if we say Mara didn't have a place in the band, that's more metaphorical, right? Like maybe she was there physically, but nobody really liked her. Okay, so let's check out the graph down here, which basically explains this. Yeah, and here we have the best answer is D. So when there are multiple nouns in a sentence, it is common for the answer to confuse which noun does what, right? And they do this on purpose in the TOEFL, so you really got to be careful with who did what, right? Okay, now let's do exercise 6. We have here 3 conversations or 3 exercises that I want you to do. So if you want to pause the video and we will check them in a moment, okay? Okay, so let's check this one. Number 1 says, why is Bill not at work this week? His doctor made him take a week off. What does the woman mean? In this one, the correct answer is going to be D. Bill took a vacation on his doctor's orders, right? He took a vacation off or for vacation. Yeah, because the doctor told him to. Let's check number 2. Why is Paul going back home this summer? He's returning to Vermont for his sister's wedding. What does the woman mean? In this case, the answer is C. Paul will be there when his sister gets married this week, right? He's going for his sister's wedding. And number 3, did you hear that John's uncle died? Yes, and John was named beneficiary in his uncle's will, right? In this case, the answer, what does the woman mean? Is A, John received an inheritance when his uncle died, okay? So now we're going to go with the TOEFL exercise. So I will play the audio for the 10 exercises that we have here. So I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when we get to 5, I'll bring it down. So you can do 5 to 10, okay? So good luck and we'll check it afterwards, all right?
TOEFL Exercise 6. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of who is doing what. Number 1.
The passenger arrived in a taxi.
Yes, and then she had the taxi driver wait at the corner.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Did you go to the concert last night?
Yes, it was great, and I got to hear Jane play the harp.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did the children like the new babysitter?
Not really, because she made them go to bed early.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Why is that man throwing the ball so carefully?
He is tossing the ball to his young son.
What does the woman say about the father and son? Number 5.
Did the professor tell her students about the lecture this evening?
Yes, she directed her students to attend it.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
I cannot find the clerk.
The floor manager sent him back to the supply room.
What happened, according to the man? Number 7.
Will the students be able to get hold of the books that they need?
The librarian had them reserve the books for 2 days.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Were elections held last night as scheduled?
Yes, and the board elected Tony chairman for another year.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
At the trial, the defendant was found guilty.
Yes, the judge called the defendant a murderer.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Have the names of the new committee members been announced?
Congratulations! You've been appointed to serve on the committee.
What does the man mean? TOEFL exercise.
Okay, so now let's check these. Number 1 is going to be C. The cab driver waited for the passenger. Number 2 is going to be B. Jane gave a harp recital last night. Number 3 is also B. The children were forced to go to bed early. Number 4 is B. The boy is receiving the ball from his dad. Okay, so now let's check number 5 to 10. Okay, number 5 is going to be A. The students were told to go listen to the speaker. Number 6 is C. The clerk went to the supply room at the manager's request. Number 7 is D. The students put the books on hold for 2 days. Number 8 is D. Tony became chairman for 1 more year. Number 9 is C. The judge said that the defendant was a criminal, right? A murderer. And number 10 is D. The woman will serve on the committee. Okay, very good. So I hope this helped you out with skill 6. Next video, we will look at structure skill 6. And till then, have a great day, and I will see you next video. Bye.